What's going on, Tricology family, and welcome back to another episode of the Tricology News Talk. And I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving weekend. And we are now in December. It is Christmas season. Well, Christmas season already started on November 1st, as some people like to call that. But we are in December. We are a few days away from Christmas, and before you know it, 2024 will be right around the corner, y'all. So we have a lot of things to talk about, and I will keep you update on what we're gonna do for the rest of this month as it pertains to the podcast show. And I'll keep you guys updated every week and let you know which week will be the final episode for this year, and when we will be returning in January. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. So as far as for this week's episode, we got an update on the tournament bracket for the first ever NBA play-in in-season tournament, along with Main Street news, and also we got not one, not two, but three movie reviews for y'all today. So before we get started with the Main Street news, let's go into our sports news. As I said before, we're going to be talking about the first ever in-season tournament for the NBA to crown the first ever NBA Cup champions. So we already had our buy round buy-in games. So we are officially now in the tournament round right now. It will be a single eliminations. We will have 7 games over the 6 days. So it will start on December 5th, and then it will end on December 9th. So the knockout rounds tip off with the quarterfinals starts on Monday. On Monday, December 4th, and Tuesday, December 5th. On TNT, and then the semifinals, which will be held in Las Vegas in the new Sphere Las Vegas Arena. That it will take place there for the semifinals, and of course for the championship round in Las Vegas as well, and the championship round, which will be Saturday, December 9th, will be on the ABC channel. So the quarterfinals and the semifinals will be on TNT, and then the championship round will be on ABC. So let's look at it on the west side. So we got the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Phoenix Suns, and the Sacramento Kings versus the New Orleans Pelicans. And then over the east side, we got the Milwaukee Bucks versus the New York Knicks, and the Indiana Pacers versus the Boston Celtics. So that's your in-season tournament, and let me know in the comments below who you think is gonna win the first ever NBA Cup. And sadly for us Heat fans, we did not make it this year. So hopefully we can make it next year. And I do think they'll do it again next year. So and with that being said, let's get into our Main Street news. Chris Hemsworth is in talks for Thor 5. Let's read what Screen Rant has to say. Taika Waititi divulged that Chris Hemsworth and Marvel are apparently in talks in making a 5th Thor film. Thor 5 hasn't been officially announced by Marvel Studios at this point. Though the sequel was teased with the tagline, Thor will return, at the end of Thor Love and Thunder. So it's going to be a while before they announce anything regarding Thor 5, because there's going to be a lot of changes going into the rest of the year. So we'll just have to wait and see what else is going to happen. Moving on. Twitter exiles as major film studios pulled all movie advertisements. So let's look what IndieWire had to say. NBC Universal Warner Brothers, Discovery, Disney, Lionsgate, Paramount, and Apple are all suspending ads from X, formerly known as Twitter, after owner Elon Musk made emergent comments on the platform. Sony Pictures is also not currently advertising on ads. An individual with knowledge told IndieWire the company's moves following similar decisions by tech companies like Apple, IBM to suspend ads on X. Oh, and that ain't the only story. If y'all saw the video of what Elon Musk said to Bob Iger and Disney, yeah, go F yourselves. Man, it's crazy. But moving on. Creed 4 is officially coming with Michael B. Jordan directing again. And that is absolutely good news. But the question is, who is he going to fight this time? We don't know yet. But only time will tell. But let's read what Deadline has to say. Creed 3 producer Iron Wickley says Saturday at Deadline's Contender Film Los Angeles event that Creed 4 is in the works with franchise star and Creed 3 director Michael B. Jordan to helm it. We are planning to do Creed 4 right now. Wigger said outstage during a panel for Creed 3. The MGM's Amazon Studios pick is about in March and grossed more than $275 million at worldwide box office. We have a really good story and a really good plot. We got a little delay because of the strikes, but about a year from now, we are going to go into pre-production, and I cannot wait for it. And I still got Creed 3 as one of my top 10 favorite movies of this year. So I cannot wait for Creed 4. Universal is developing a new Jason Bourne movie. I love the Jason Bourne movie, so I can't wait to see what Matt Damon has up his sleeves for this one. But let's read what Variety has to say. Universal is in early development on a new movie about the super spy Jason Bourne, with All Quiet on the Western Front filmmaker Edward Bourne is in talks to direct. It's too soon to say if cast members like Matt Damon, who first played the role of the covert assassin in 2002's The Bourne Identity, and the most recent surprise part in the 2016 Jason Bourne, will return. The same is true about Jeremy Renner, who played Black Ops agent Aaron Cross in 2012's The Bourne Legacy. Through the involvement of the former might be more than likely. So hopefully we get some more details on that. And it will be a surprise if they put Matt Damon and Jeremy Renner in the same movie. So that could be a thing. So, but we don't know what's gonna happen yet. Hopefully we get some more details on that. Tron Ares is going into production. Alrighty, let's see what Joe Block had to say. Production for the long gesture Tron sequel, Tron Ares, starts filming in Vancouver after the holidays. Intentionally, cameras were supposed to roll in August, but as you know, the strikes delayed the process by several months. Thankfully, the strikes has resolved, and production can begin a renew on Tron Ares. Hopefully, the cameras fire up in a couple weeks. We can expect more details about the highly anticipated sequel to make it to start making its rounds. So, yeah. So that's gonna be very interesting. And of course, you already know Jared Leto is already going to be in the movie as well. So hopefully, we get some more details on that as well. Superman Legacy has found his Lex Luger. In case you already know, it's Nicholas Hoult. In case y'all already know, but let's read the story from Deadline saying, "We heard that James Gunn has found his Lex Luger in British actor Nicholas Hoult. Several sources tell us a movie star was always eyed for this role at the gun select a fresh face in David Corsween for the title role. And in case y'all didn't see his preparation for the role, that man looked swole. He's like all muscled up. And he even got that Superman neck to get ready for. Like he was skinny at first. He was like Robert Pattinson's body shape, but not anymore. This man looks like Harry Cavill's twin. Oh my! I cannot wait for Superman Legacy. This is gonna be great. But continue on with the story. Also, Emmy winner Rachel Brosnahan has been cast as Lois Lane. In case y'all already know about that one. The studio wanted to go through the casting process after the SAG-AFTRA strike of the landing of the actor to play Les Luthor. Warner Brothers is already in business with Holt on the Clint Eastwood's Jury Number 2. Holt had already started in the 2015's Warner Brothers blockbuster Mad Max Fury Road, which made over $380 million at the global box office. And speaking of Mad Max Fury Road, a teaser trailer for the prequel called Furiosa. In case y'all didn't know, Furiosa was recently played by Charlize Theron in Mad Max Fury Road, but in the prequel, Anya Taylor-Joy will be playing the younger version of Furiosa, and also Chris Hemsworth was going to be in that movie as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, and that will be coming out on Memorial Day weekend of next year. But as far as Nicholas Hoult and Les Luthor is concerned, they picked the right choice, and I can't wait for Superman Legacy. Disney's annual town meeting has been discussed further this week, but let's read what THR had to say about this. Bob Iger had been focused on the cost cutting, putting Disney back on track to achieve roughly $7.5 billion in cost of reduce, up from the previous target of $5.5 billion. Streaming and optimizing the company via reconstructing moves. Iger said on a recent earnings call, while we still have work to do to continue improving results, our progress has allowed us to move beyond this period on fixing and building our business again. In line with that, an international memo said that the town hall will focus on future building opportunities. Iger will be joined by the film unit head Alan Burns and Daniel Woden, who led the TV business. So, like I said, all y'all need to do is just focus on quality over quantity. That's all y'all need to do, and make some changes. But moving on. Peacemaker Season 2 is already in development. So, one fan has asked James Gunn what's the status of Peacemaker, and he replied saying, "I'm about to go upstairs and continue writing the Season 2." So, I guess he's finished writing the script for the Superman Legacy, and now he's gonna focus on Peacemaker Season 2. And I love the first season, and I can't wait for the second season. Disney's Wish had a disastrous Thanksgiving debut. I mean, what do you expect? Like, no one's gonna see that movie, and like, oh my god, what a bad way to celebrate the 100th anniversary, and you think this movie's gonna help? Like, oh my god. But let's look at the recent Disney's animations here, starting with Lightyear. It opened to the 50 million, and its worldwide box office total was 226 million. Oh my god, that was bad. And in case y'all already know, there was some agendas in there and fake woke in there, so y'all already know. Strange World, that's already filled with agendas in there, so that opened up to 12 million, and then ended with 73 million. Was a box office bomb. So, and then Elemental was it started out bad at first, and then later on it became a sleeper hit. Yeah, like I said, it started out badly with 22 million opening, and then finally it came up through, and now it has reached close to 500 million. So that's not bad there. Elemental was good, and now Wish opened up to 19 million. What does that tell you? Enough said about that. Fallout TV series dropped its first impressive images. So let's read what Variety has to say. Based on the popular video game franchise of the same name, the series is due to debut on Prime Video on August 12, 2024. The cast of the series includes Ellen Perrin, Walton Giggles, Kyle Mullane, Alexander Mendes Jones, and Aaron Moulton. So this is a I remember that they did Halo on Paramount, that to a Twisted Metal on Peacock. Now you got Fallout on Amazon. So, I can't tell if it's gonna be good or not. The first look images looks good, so we just have to wait and see how the series gonna turn out. Amber Heard is defended by Zack Snyder. So, Zack Snyder has been hearing the bad reputation that Amber Heard has been having lately. So, Zack Snyder took upon himself to to defend Amber Heard in this statement. I just don't get it. If other people don't like her, I don't know what to say. I will work with her in a second. So there you have it. But the question is Amber Heard's career is already destroyed? Y'all figure that out. Minecraft movie has added Peacemaker and Just Mercy cast members. So this is coming from Deadline here. We heard on a good authority that Peacemaker star Daniel Brooks and Sebastian Eugene Huston have joined the cast for Warner Brothers and Legacy's Minecraft movie. Jared Hess is directing the Jason Momoa starring feature take on the popular PC video game, classic, computer game, and Daniel Brooks will be playing the role of Don, while Hansen will be playing the role of Henry. So, and looking good so far, and hopefully we get some more details on that as well. But with that being said, that's all the mainstream news that I have for you guys today, and let's get into our movie reviews of the for today, and let's start off with the recent movie from Angel Studios called The Shift. So this is like a science fiction thriller, and this was directed by Brock Helston. Sorry I pronounced the name, but this one stars Kristen Polion, Neil Dustin, Elizabeth Ted, Rose Rand, and Joshua Burstein. And the plot of this story is Kevin Garston encountering a mystery man known as the Benefactor. When Kevin refused the man's exciting offer and wealth and power, he is shifted to alternate to realities, encountering infinity worlds and impossible choices in attempt to the world return to the woman that he loves. So this story here is based off the Book of Jobs. So in case y'all don't know what that is, so y'all need to check out that movie, especially if you're a Christian person. So When Kevin refused that offer from the benefactor of wealth and power, that just kind of shows you like I don't need what y'all doing, and that just showed you like you don't need the riches of this world to live your life as it is, because it's like they try to they try to give you stuff that you don't need, and you don't need no stuff like that. So it's basically said in the Bible, like First John 2:15, don't love the world and anything in it, and if anyone loves this world, the love of the Father is not with them. So when you hear like rappers and entertainers say fuck the world, the Bible said it first. I mean, that's fact, right there. But as far as the movie goes, this was a solid a science fiction multiverse movie. Um, it was very choppy at times, but it had its notable cracks in the movie, but no, but other than that, it was a solid B movie. I would give this movie a B plus grade, and this movie was originally a short film that turned into a feature. So this was engaging and incredibly great. Despite being as a Christian movie, but this was a great thriller for everybody to watch, and the performances from Christian Policy and especially Nia Dawson as a benefactor, this was great, and this was worth watching even if you're a believer or non-believer alike. So yeah, I'll definitely give this movie a B. So this was a great movie in my opinion. So next up, we're going to be talking about Silent Night. Yep, this is the latest action flick from John Woo. Yep, that's right, John Woo. Y'all remember John Woo that played that directed Hard Boiled? Yeah, that was later developed into a video game based on the movie called Stranglehold. Yeah, that movie. So this marks John Woo's first American film since the movie Payback. Not Payback, sorry, Paycheck, which came out in 2003. And this one stars Jolie Costin, Scott Burnett, also known as Kid Cudi, Harold Torres, and Kathleen Sodin Morado. Sorry if I pronounce the names. So this was a silent movie, but not quite as a silent movie. It had some few words in it, but mostly this was not like any dialogues in this. There was basically no dialogues in this movie. It's just basically full on action and let the guns do the talking for themselves. So that's basically what it is. So in the movie, Brian Goodluck was an electrician who led a happy life with his wife Soraya and their young son in California. But things turned to a drastic turn as Brian and his son get caught in a crossfire with two gangs on Christmas Eve. Brian lost his voice after he got shot in the throat area by one of the gang member leaders, and also his son also got shot in the crossfire. And then later on, he sets on a mission to exact revenge on the gangsters a year later on Christmas Eve. So man, what else can I say about this movie? This was a absolute great action movie that that you didn't really need no dialogue for. So like I said, the guns did all the talking for themselves. So and John Woo, you definitely made a great Christmas action flick. This is definitely right up there with the first Lethal Weapon and also like the first Die Hard movie. So yeah, the I can't say anything too bad about it, but this is definitely a movie I would recommend. So for me, I give this movie an A. So that this was a absolutely great. And then lastly, we're gonna talking about Godzilla -1. And no, this is not the Godzilla from the MonsterVerse from Warner Brothers. No, 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 no. This is the Godzilla, the original Godzilla from Toho, the Japan. That's right. So yeah, and this was directed by Tashi Yakuza, and this is actually the 37th movie in the Godzilla franchise. Can y'all believe that? 37. Like that. Like this is crazy. So yeah. So going to the plot of this movie. So after the post-war, Japan is at its lowest point when a new crisis emerged with a form of a giant monster baptized in a horror power of an atomic bomb. So basically, one of our main human characters in the movie, he was a former soldier, but after a recent failed mission that led his fellow soldiers getting killed by Godzilla, like he tried to live a different life, but then also like he takes in a mother and a daughter child, and like he also tried to live his and then he started developing a relationship with them, but then like so sooner or later, Godzilla returns to start wreaking havoc on the city, and then like ever since Godzilla returned back, like he's starting to have like these visions of like of what happened in his previous mission in life. So like it's been his like his mission to try to take down like Godzilla. And if you don't take him down, it's like it's the whatever what happened in his past life like will haunt him but like for the rest of his life. So that's the basic of the plot up there. I'm not gonna spoil too much of the movie. I just want to give you like what's the plot points of this movie. But as far as like the human characters is concerned, but you already know me. You already know what I'm gonna say. The best parts of this movie was Godzilla himself and him wreaking havoc all over in the movie whenever he's on screen. So in this movie, even though it's a modern day Godzilla, but they try to like gain some influence from the previous Godzillas in the past. If y'all look at the visual effects from the previous Godzilla, like how it was, everything was like damn, how I can say this, like very animatronic, robotic, and then you try to put that in the modern day version with visual effects in this movie, like and I think the budget for this movie was for 15 million, and these visual effects in this movie looks way better, so much better from what Disney is giving you with like freaking $300 million in the budget, and the visual effects in that turn out awful. And look at Godzilla -1; they look so much better, especially with Godzilla when he started to do the X-ray atomic laser beam, when he start when the laser start coming from his back, and then you do the beam blaster. That looks so much better, man. That kind of tells you like Hollywood, y'all need to do better. Why is Japan doing much better than what y'all doing? Like, I keep saying, Japan are coming, especially with anime. Anime is taking over DC, Marvel, and Star Wars. Man, But other than that, man, like the movements that they had with Godzilla in there, like I said, they try to keep the influence from the original and the past Godzilla movies, and then also try to mix in with the modern day version, in which it worked really well. So yeah, this was absolutely great, and and I already saw the like the teaser posters for Godzilla at X Con, the new Empire. So that I'm definitely looking forward to that as well. Which that will be coming out in April. So but until then, that I'll be definitely be watching this again. So and I watched this movie in IMAX. This was freaking awesome. So I highly recommend, if you guys are Godzilla fans, go check out this movie. You will not be disappointed. So I give this movie a solid A+ for me. So this was absolutely great. And that's all I have for you guys today. And if you're watching me on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell when new videos or episodes are uploaded. And don't forget to hit that share button as well. And if you're listening to me on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, or any other podcast streaming platform, don't forget to follow me there as well. But with that being said, this is Trico, and I'm signing off, y'all. Peace.